Hello everyone, welcome to Unshackling Sudokus and Puzzles. I'm Kishore and I'm here to solve a Sudoku created by Emphyrio. This Sudoku was posted by the author in Sudoku testing submission page of CTC Discord server. I spotted the Sudoku and I thought that it was a nice variant of point to next Sudoku. People who are regular in the Sudokus would have been aware of this point to next variant in Sudoku, and this is a variant of that. So I thought it would be nice to cover this Sudoku for a video. And actually I did try for a video yesterday. Unfortunately I got stuck and then the Sudoku video was going on for too long, so I had to scrap it. And so I'm publishing this Sudoku today, and this Sudoku was not the same as the one I tried yesterday. That was a completely different one. So anyway, I hope you enjoy this video. I have solved this Sudoku already. It has a beautiful solve path, which involves some eliminations, which strangely really interested me. Anyway, the link to solve this Sudoku is in the description of the video. Please do give it a try. The author Emphyrio has produced a wonderful Sudoku here. And come back and watch the video. Let's go into the rules now. Classic rules apply. So each row, each column and 3x3 box in the grid has digits 1 to 9 without any repetitions, and then the variant rules come into play. So as I was saying, in a point to next Sudoku you must have, let's say if you have a 3 here on this arrow, then n plus 1, that is 3 plus 1, 4 must be in any of these cells in a point to next Sudoku. But whereas in this variant called piled up successors, the n plus 1th digit will be exactly at a distance of n cells. So which means if you have a 3 here, 1, 2 and 3, so 4 has to be here. A really nice twist to the point to next variant. So I'll read out the rules now. A digit n in a cell with an arrow indicates that the digit n plus 1 must be n cells away in the direction pointed by the arrow. For instance, they have given an example too. If row 1 column 2 contains a 3, then row 1 column 5 contains a 4, because it's 3 cells away and this cell has to be n plus 1, that is 3 plus 1. So these are the rules, and last part is not all successor arrows are necessarily given, which means if you have, let's say, a 1 here, you could have a 2, for example, here, here or here, doesn't matter, because even though there is no arrow, you could still have a 2 here. That's what it means when not all successor arrows are necessarily given is stated. Okay, and I'm going to start the Sudoku now. If you are really enjoying the content that we are producing, please do remember to subscribe to the channel. It's been 3 years since we posted our very first video on the channel on June 16th, 2020. Up until now, we have published more than 900 videos. So, but we are nowhere near to the growth we were expecting after 3 years. So please, if you're seeing this channel regularly and you're enjoying the content, must not take much time to hit the subscribe button. Please do remember to subscribe. It will also give you notification when we publish a video or a community post or anything related to the channel. You will get notifications instantly. So hit that bell button and subscribe to the channel. Okay, let's start the Sudoku now. Now, as I've stated, I already solved the Sudoku, and so I know where exactly the weak point of the Sudoku is. So it's important to focus on column 1 first. So first, let's write all the possibilities. So an arrow here cannot take 4 or more because there are only 3 cells until the edge of the grid. So this will be 1, 2, 3. And using the same logic, I'm just going to write the other digits. And let's do on the other cells. It's simple. You just put a minimum 1 and then count how many cells are there until the edge of the grid and just write that as the maximum digit there. Obviously, you cannot have a digit greater than the number of cells required to reach the edge of the grid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7. Okay, so this will be 5, 6, 7. This will be 5, 6, 7. This will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And this will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So I hope I have not missed any possibility while typing in the pencil marks. So now let's start focusing on column 1, and particularly these two cells you will see that are really weakling as far as the Sudoku is concerned. So you'll just see that in a few minutes from now. So let's start for now. So you can't have 8 here because that will force a 9 in this cell, exactly 8 cells away. It will force a 9, and you can never have a 9 on an arrow because it will simply go outside the grid. The follow-up digit 9 can't be here, or for the simple reason that 9 plus 1 is 10, which cannot be present in a grid. So clearly 8 is not here, and similarly you cannot have 8 here because that will force a 9 here, not possible. So this is not 8. And now you cannot have a 7 anymore here because we just eliminated 8 from this cell, so that's not a 7. 7 is removed. What else can we do? Okay. Now you can't have 1 in this cell. Let's say you have a 1 here. This will be 2 and this will be 3. Right? Yeah, this will be 2 and this will be 3, not that cell. So 1 here, 2 here, 3 here, and all the possibilities are removed from that cell. So clearly you cannot have 1 in that cell. If you have a 2 there, this is a 3, and that forces 1 here because 2, 3 are here, and again 2 is forced in this direction. But you already have a 2 in here. So 2 is also eliminated. Let's say we have a 3. 1, 2, 3. This will be 4. And now if you look at this cell, it cannot be 3. It cannot be 2 as well. Because if it's 2, then again 3 is forced in this direction at a distance of 2 cells. So this has to be a 1. And which means 2 is forced here. So at this point, you can pause yourself and think, what is the contradiction? It's simple. Look at this column. There is exactly 1 cell left for both 8 and 9. You can see that all these cells except these 3 cells in this column does not contain 8 and 9. Now 2 of those cells are occupied by non-8, 9 cells. So which means this is a contradiction. You cannot place both 8, 9s here. So clearly again 3 cannot be in this cell. Let's start with a 4. If you have a 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. You must have a 5 here. Again, not possible. That's a straight elimination. 4 is removed. Now 5 and 6 both can be possible because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 will give a 6 here, and 6 will give 7 here. Right? So both are possible. But however, small thing that you can do here is 6 is either in this cell or this cell. No other cell can take a 6 in that column because if this is not a 5, 6 is anyway here, but if this is a 5, 6 is forced here. So which means I can remove 6 from all the other cells in that column. This is not 6, this is not 6. 6 must be in one of these 2 cells. Excellent. Now let's focus on this cell. Can this be a 1? 1 forces 2 here, not possible because 2 is eliminated. Can this be a 2? 2 forces 3 here, which forces again a 1 here because, which forces again a 4 here because 3 cells away, 1, 2 and 3 will be a 4. Not possible again. 2 is removed. So let's try with a 3 here. 1, 2, 3. This will be a 4. And because you have 3 in this cell, this cannot be 3. It cannot be 2 also because 2 will force a 3 in this direction. Already 3 is here. So this has to be 1, this has to be 2. Now again the same contradiction. There is exactly, just sorry, contradiction has not yet occurred. Yeah, the contradiction is you have 1, 2, 4, 3, right? Now this is forced as a 5 and this is forced as a 6. Now a 5 here will have to have 6 in the upward direction because arrow is pointing up, but you have 6 behind the 5. So again a contradiction. Right, so 3 is also eliminated. Now 4, 5 and 7 are the only cells left. Let's try with the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This will be a 5. And this will be a 6 because 5 here gives a 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This will be a 7. Now the contradiction is that there is exactly one cell left and that cell has to take both 8 and 9 for the column. So clearly not possible. Wonderful, right? So of course, I think this Sudoku requires this mechanical kind of work that you have to do, but it's enjoyable if you ask me. So 4 is not here, so you have a 5 or a 7. Now, can you have a 5 here? Let's see, this 5 is a, no, that's not a 5. Straight elimination. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 has to be 6 then, but clearly you can't have 6 here, right? So that is a 7. So there we go. So this is where I got my first digit in the solve. Now I request my dear viewers, all right, there are several regular viewers to our channel, to please see and let me know if you found a starting at a different place. I'm really curious to know this. So if you started the Sudoku, and by started I mean you got a digit at a different cell, please do give a comment under the video. So this is not a 5 as we saw because that forces 6 in this cell. So this has to be a 7. This is not a 7. By elimination, this is not a 7. Excellent. So a 7 here by means of the arrow gives 8 exactly at this cell. 7 cells away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 8 is going there. Now 2 cannot be here because that will force 3 in that cell. Not possible. So it's 1 or a 3. Now 3 can't be here because if you have a 3 here, this has to be a 4. Not possible again. That's 1, 2, 4 and 5. And you can't have 6 here because then 7 has to be above the 6 because arrow is pointing upward but 7 is behind. This is a 5, which means no 5 in here. And no 5 here. Now I have a quadruple 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 7, 8. So balanced cells must be 6 and 9. And now this cannot be 1 anymore because if you have a 1, this is a 2, not possible. So that is a 3, which gives 3 cells away as a 4. That's a 4. And now this is not 3, 4. This is not 4. And these two arrows can be easily resolved. You cannot have 1 here because that will force 2 here. So 1 has to go here, which satisfies it. Just one cell above you have a 2 and just 2 cells above you have a 3. So this column is almost completed. Any other arrow left? Look at this 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gives a 6 here, which means this is a 9. Excellent. Now let's do some pencil mark eliminations. No 1 here. No 5 here. Oops, sorry. What did I do? 5 is not here, right? No 5s here. And this cannot be 6 because if it's a 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This cell would be a 7. Not possible. 6 is eliminated there. And this cannot be 5 because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 has to be a 6. Not possible. 5 is eliminated there. And this cannot be a 4 because 1, 2, 3, 4 becomes a 5, which is ruled out. 4 is also not possible there. And 3 removes the 3 from these cells. 2 and 3 are removed from here. And you can't have 1 here because that will force 2. I hope you're able to see that arrow. It's clearly hidden behind, kind of hard to see, but it's pointing towards the right. If you have a 1, this will be a 2, which is not possible again. 1 is eliminated. And now let's look at these cells. 4 is eliminated from all these cells. All right, and 6 is eliminated from both of these cells. And you can't have 1 here. Oops. Because a 1 here forces 2 here. And this cell doesn't have any possibility. 1 is also eliminated here. That's 2, 4, 5. Any other easy eliminations? You have an arrow here. We should not forget that. So there is an arrow here, right? Pointing towards the right. And this cell is a 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4 is a 5. Now all these cells are not 5s. This is not 5. And this cell is not 1 now because 2 will be forced here. 1 is removed. And this cell is not a 2 because then this will be a 3. Not possible. 2 is removed. And because you remove 2 from here, this cannot be 1 anymore. A 1 here will force a 2 here and ultimately lead to that contradiction. So 1 is not here. 2, 3, 7. Nice. If you have a 3 here, it forces 2 here and 2 is pointing towards the right. However, you have the 3 left of the right. So clearly that's a contradiction. So 1 goes here, forces 2 here, forces 3 here. Both 2 and 3 are eliminated. So this is forced as a 7. So now you must get that juicy part of the fun, right? So many digits coming together after all that back-breaking work, you can say, of elimination. So 7 here, which means 7 cells away. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 has to be 8. And this arrow is pointing down. So 8 cells away will be a 9. All right. So this is a pair, a 6, 9 pair. That is just regulation stuff. What can we do now? No 6 here by Sudoku. And this cell is exactly 5 cells away from the 9. So this cannot be 5. A 5 there forces 6 here. 5 is eliminated. Now 2 can't be here because that will force 3 here. Possible. 2 is eliminated. Okay, I can eliminate 2, 3, 5 here because of these digits. 2, 3, 5 are eliminated. 1, 4, 6, 7. And a 1 here forces 2 here. Not possible. 1 is eliminated. Ah, 2 is eliminated by Sudoku. 5 is eliminated by Sudoku. 3 is eliminated here by Sudoku. And 6 is eliminated here because if you have 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 will be a 7. Not possible. 6 is gone. And 4 is also ruined because 1, 2, 3, 4 will be a 5. Not possible. So 2, 3. 6 is not possible because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 will be a 7. So ruined. This is not a 6. 4 is not possible because 1, 2, 3, 4 will be a 5. Not possible. So 3, 5. So 3 gives a 4 here and 5 gives a 6 here, which both look likely, right? But 4 is not possible. And 1 is here, so that's not a 1 anymore. 2 is also not possible because that gives 3 here and the arrow is pointing up. 2 is removed. 7 is not possible because if you do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is an 8. Not possible. 7 is removed. Can I have a 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not possible again. Excellent. So it's 3 or 4. So what do you think, guys? Is there any other better way, or you can say elegant way, rather than these eliminations? Do you think there is something else possible to solve the Sudoku, or this is the only way? Because there are no other givens, I feel this is the only way that you can solve the Sudoku, by eliminating carefully. Maybe you can reduce the number of eliminations you make if you hit the right spots, but I don't think there is any other way apart from writing digits and eliminating pencil marks. What next? Okay, 1 is not here by Sudoku. 1 goes here and 3, right? So this is not a 2 because 2 is forcing a 3 here, pointing upward. 2 is eliminated. 4 is eliminated here, right? A 4 here, arrow is pointing left. 1, 2, 3, 4 will get a 5 here. So 4 is ruined, 4 is removed. And 1 is not here, because if you do have a 1, that instantly forces 2 here, and that eliminates both these possibilities. 1 is not here. So going steadily for now. So, but we need, I think, one more cluster of digits. I think that has to come from here, because there is so much mass of cells here with pencil marks. Okay, 7 is eliminated here, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Clearly 7 is eliminated. And 1 is also eliminated, because 1 gives 2 here. That removes both. Not a 1. So nice. Just all 4 cells with bi-value candidates. A 4 will give a 5 here, which is possible. 6 will give a 7 here, which is also possible. How do I eliminate one of the digits here? That will really give a boost to the Sudoku. Right, 7 is here, so this is not a 7 anymore, 4, 5, or a 6. This is not a 4, guys, because that gives 5 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and you can't have 5. Excellent, so that's a 2. And now we are landing at the spot where we are going to get our second cluster of digits, which is really fun. That gives 1 here, which forces a 2 here, because you have an upward arrow. So these cells are not 2s. Now this is not 1. 2 gives 3 here. Excellent. Pointing downward. 3 is removed here. And now 4 is not here, because 1, 2, 3, 4 is not a 5. So 4 is removed. It's a 5 or a 7. And 7 is not here, because 7 is pointing downward, which means 8 must be downward, but you have 8 just above the 7. That's a 5. That is not a 5. And 5 here gives 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a 6 here. Excellent. And now this column is almost just collapsing. 1, 4, and 7, right? So this is 4, 7. This is 1, 4, 7. Can I have 4 here? Not possible, because 1, 2, 3, 4 is not a 5. That's a 1, which means this is 4, 7. And this one already has a 2 here. Okay. 1, 1, so 1 goes here. 2 isn't here, so 2 goes here. This will be 3, 4, 7. And what is the efficient way to, completely finish the Sudoku fast? Because now that I have the benefit of solving it earlier, I want to finish it effectively. Right, this cell is very constrained. You have 1, 2, you have a 6, so all are removed. This is 3 or 5. 3 gives 4 here, which is possible. 5 gives 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here, which is also possible. Okay. Right, this is not 2, because that will force 3 here. There is no 3 there. So that's the 3, 4, 5. Wow, we are really putting tremendous pressure now on the Sudoku, guys. Look at these pencil marks. Just one and everything will fall. Huge pressure on the Sudoku now. But really excellent construction from Emphyrio. Normally these kind of Sudokus which involve this labor-like eliminations, I usually don't like, because I don't like writing pencil marks involving more than 3-4 candidates in a cell. But this is a different Sudoku. For some reason I'm enjoying this really. Very nice. Now if I have a 4 here, 5 is here. That's possible. Not possible, because if I have 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 would be here and 3 would be here, which means 3 cells you must have a 4, but that's not possible, because we started out with a 4 here. 4 is removed. That's nice. Come on. Right, by Sudoku 3 goes here in this row, and by Sudoku 2 goes here. Again, you have 2 here, so 2 goes here. And by Sudoku you can place a 1 here in column 8. That's nice. Just one elimination. Okay, got it. If this is a 2, 2 cells away you'll have a 3. That's not possible because of this, right? So that's a 1, so that's a 2, that's a 3, that's the 5. Sudoku is falling apart now, so 3 goes here, and 3 cells away you have a 4. Now we are reaping everything. 2 is not here, so 2 goes here. Excellent. 5 cells away you must have a 6. Good. You must make sure that you reap every little reward that you get. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is a 7. What now? 5 in these 2 cells gives a 5 here. 1 here removes the 1 from this cell. That's a 1. And 1 here removes the 1 here, so that's a 1. And that gives the final 1 in the grid. Come on. So this is not 3 because 1, 2, 3, this will be a 4. So that's a 4 or a 5. Almost done, guys. It's just exciting. And we get to the Sudoku end. So 5 is in one of these cells by Sudoku, which means 5 cells away you must have a 6. So let's say I start with a 5 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have a 6 here. Or if you have a 5 here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 6 must be in one of these 2 cells. Fair enough. Probably some classic stuff I'm missing. Look at this column. 4, 8 and 9 are the left out digits. So this is a 4 or 8 because of the 9 here. This is 8, 9 and this will be 4, 8 and 9. Nice, guys. This is not a 5 because if this is 5, this is 4. And 4 cells away, you must have a 5 again. Not possible. So I think that's the final nail in the coffin of the Sudoku. So this cannot be a 5. That's a 3. That gives 4 here, which gives 6 here. And 6 cells away, you must have 7. And 7 goes here now by Sudoku. So that's a 3, 4. Because of this 3, that's resolved 4 and 3. And 4 here gives a 5 here, which means 5 cells away, I must have a 6. All straightforward stuff, guys. I'm just going to rush through it. So 8 goes here, and these 2 cells are 8 and 9, and this will be a 4, 8, 9 for the Sudoku, and 4 is removed here by Sudoku. That's a 4, which means these will be 3, 5, and these will be 2, 9. 7 here gives 4 and completes column 9. And these 2 cells for the column must be 6 and 7, right? Yes, and that's instantly resolved, 7, 6. Okay. Is there any arrow I have not written a digit yet? This one, 4, 5, 6. 6 is not possible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 will be 7. That's ruled out. So it's 4 or a 5. 4th cell will be a 5 or 5th cell will be a 6. Both are possible. This will be 2, 7, 8. By Sudoku, you can instantly place that 7, 8. And 7 here gives 8 here, 7 here. And that is resolved now. 8, 9. 8, 9, 8. This will be 5, 9. And this column needs 5, 6, 9. You have 6 and 9 in row 5. That's a 5. So that's a 6 and a 9. Oops, I put a 0. And let's finish off row 5, 4, 8 or the remaining digits. Almost done. So 4 here gives a 3 here. So that's a 3, which means that's a 4 because of this upward arrow. So that's 5. 5 goes here, 3 goes here, and 5 gives 9 here by Sudoku, 6 here by the arrow, 5 here, This is finished now. 4 and 9. So 4, 9, 9, 6. Nothing to explain, just Sudoku stuff. 4 and 9. So 4, 9. This will be 2. This will be 2. This will be 9. 1, 3, 4 and 9. 2 and 5, 6, 7 and 8. 8, 6 and 7. We finished this wonderful creation by Emphyrio. And particularly hats off to the author for managing to create a Sudoku which involves so much eliminations but manages to keep the fun right till the end. So thank you to Emphyrio, wonderful Sudoku. Please do leave a comment under the video. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.